Welcome. My name is Debbie and this is Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. And I have been doing some thinking and I came up with a project that is going to help me with 3 different objectives that I have right now. So my first objective is I had made this little mini journal hymn kit and offered it as a free gift with purchase during the month of May. And it was really well received, and I thought, you know, it's time to do that again, to make a journal kit and give it free gift with purchase for the month of August. So that was one of my objectives. Another objective was I had been working on this Botanical Journal kit. This was all a bunch of ephemera that I did for the Junk Journal Studio as they're on their design team. And I had made this cover using a PaperBag, lunch paper bag. And I've made this a few times and I really like how it turned out. So I said that I was going to show people how to make this cover. So that was my second objective. And then my third objective is I started a little series a while ago called Junk Journal 101. And I made a very simple little journal. I have a little kit on the coffee shop that has everything that you need to do this. And my objective in making this series is to help somebody who is just absolutely brand new to junk journaling, or somebody who's, you know, kind of dabbled a little bit but kind of wants to see the process kind of from step one. There's lots of videos out for beginners, but there's not a lot that I could find that tell you how to make your very first journal from square one. And so we put this together in a video, and I'll link all of this stuff below so you can check it out if you're interested. Just very simple tags, very simple pockets, very simple one signature and just a folded cover. So I wanted to, I have a plan to do 5 levels in this Junk Journal 101 series. So I wanted to do something for level 2. So that was my third objective. So I put them together in my head, and this is what I came up with. Let's get this out of the way. So I made a new kit, and this kit is going to be free with purchase in the month of August 2024. If you purchase $7 or more in my, or spend $7 or more in my coffee shop during the month of August 2024 in one purchase. It's too hard for me to put together multiple purchases, but if you do one purchase of $7 or more, it can be a donation. You can buy something for $5 and just donate $2 extra in that one transaction. I will gift you this 21-page journal for free. I'll show it to you in a second. My second objective was to show you how to make this cover. So I'm going to demonstrate with this journal kit how to make this paper bag cover. And then I'm also going to make this the level 2 Junk Journal 101 kit and series. So I'm going to make a complete video. I'm not sure if I'll do it in 1 or 2 parts. I might do 1 part just with the cover and then 1 part for the rest of the journal. We'll see how long it gets. But I'm going to do a full tutorial on how to make this into a journal that will go start to finish with really basic information. It's going to be a level notch above level 1. So if you have never done junk journaling before, start with level 1, and this will be level 2. Not that hard, but just introducing a few new things. But it's for everyone. I'm going to make this into a journal for myself. So here's the kit, and it's a yellow floral kit. I thought yellow florals would be beautiful for this time in the summer. So I have different yellow florals, different yellow ephemera, but it's going to be yellow, different tones of yellow. So there's several different pages in here. You can pick what you want for the cover, but this is what I'm going to make for my cover. I didn't print on the back because I don't need to print on the back for my PaperBag journal cover. And this is a page that I'm going to use inside the cover. So just a basic page with lots of beautiful textures. This is really good for a backing page as well. And then I have 9 journal pages. So here's one of them, and they all have like multiple layers. There's florals, but there's background layers and distressing and lace on this one. And each of these journal pages I've backed with this page, which is included in the kit as well. And it's just a basic coffee page with some faint white lines on it for journaling. So each one of the journal pages will have a whole page for writing on the back. And here's another one. So the florals with just some extra layers for interest. And here's another one. I always like my chevrons, so I had to put in a chevron. So this one has quite a few different layers of distressing. It's got a gingham plaid in the back and the chevrons like that. And this one is another gingham, a little brighter gingham with a lace in the middle. So each one of these will be a journal page, so you'll see half of it like this, and we can put pockets and different things on it. And then this one has a ledger collage in the back, and then kind of a diamond pattern with some little just black design on top, and then some other layers as well. Here's another floral one with crumpled paper background. So that's really neat, and that's got some other layers as well. Here's that first one, so I printed it out. This is the one I'm going to use for the back of my cover, but I'm going to also use it in the journal for a journal page. Here's one with a couple different writing spaces. Again, this will be folded in half, so it'll look like that in the journal. And here's one just with a ledger page. So just a fun little ledger page. We like to include ledger in our junk journals. And some, if you're just beginning, you probably don't have all of these things, so I made a ledger page for you. And then I have several pages of ephemera. So in level 2, in level 1 we did a few pockets. In level 2 we're going to make different pockets and more pockets. So I made 2 large angle pockets that will fill the whole width of the journal, and then 3 different sized smaller pockets. So I did kind of a plain version, and then I did a embellished version. So this one has butterflies, a pearl heart, and another heart, a little button, and a flower and a button. So we're going to use these probably as is. We can add a little bit to them, maybe a word or something. These ones we will learn how to decorate a pocket, so that will be part of the journal tutorial as well. So I did them in both. And then I did more pockets in different colors. Again, 2 big ones and 3 smaller ones, so it's different papers, I guess. And then I also included an embellished version of those. So these ones we can just use as is. You can use these as is as well, but I'm going to show you how to do some embellishing on these ones. So there's the pockets. Then I have some tags, and these tags already have a really interesting background. I've got several layers of things on the background here, so we can use these as is, or we can add a little bit of decoration. Even just a word or something makes them look fabulous. These ones I did not print on the back. These ones are lightweight cardstock, so I'm going to back these onto another piece of cardstock or a manila file folder or something like that. I like my tags a little bit heavier, but my printer doesn't like the heavier cardstock, so if you can only print thinner cardstock or even paper, you can back it onto something heavier. So I'll show you how to do those. And then here's another set with just a little more distressing on these ones, just some script and advertising and music, and this is kind of a lighter version. And then I have some journal cards, and this is the plain version. So just kind of a small pattern floral and a bigger pattern floral. And I'll show you how to round the corners and do some things with this. This one I did back onto a backing page, so these ones will be fairly thin. So we can maybe do, I don't want to get crazy yet with the Junk Journal 101 series, but if you're an experienced journal maker and you have this kit, you can do all kinds of fun things with layering and different things with these, because they're plain but they're in a series, so you can do some really fun things with those. And then I did the same journal cards, but I added I don't know, about 7 or 8 layers of just different patterns and textures and images and different things, just to make them interesting. So these ones are kind of ready to go. We might put a word or something in them. So this one I did not back, so this one I'll probably back on cardstock or something to give that a little thicker, so you can kind of see how it works with both. And then I have a page of just some miscellaneous ephemera, just little bits and pieces. So this is part of what we're going to be using to decorate our tags and our journal cards and whatever. So just kind of blending in with the yellow theme, but just all kinds of bits and pieces. I think this is what makes a journal really interesting, is all these little bits and pieces. So I have that. And then the other thing I always like in my journal is words. I think words and phrases and quotes really make a fun element in a journal. So there's words, there's little phrases, there's longer quotes. These are some bigger ones. You could use one of those for the title. Bits and bobs. I often make a journal. This is where I make PaperBag journals quite often for this, and I just make 3 or 4. I have them different places in my house, and anytime, you know, someone calls or I want to remind myself of something, or someone tells me something, I'll write it in my bits and bobs journal instead of having little pieces of paper everywhere. And then, you know, I'll eventually either do something with that or transfer it to something more permanent, because it's just like a scratch pad basically. Not this one, but my bits and bobs journals. And then when it's full, I'll throw it away and I'll make a new one. So this is going to probably be what I'm going to use this kit for, is making a new bits and bobs journal. Although this one's going to be a little fancier, so maybe I won't, because my bits and bobs are usually not so much pockets. I have the... Oh, my light went out here. My light died. Hang on a sec. I'm not sure what happened. My light just burnt out. I have another light on, but it's not as bright, so I apologize for that. My bits and bobs, I have the big pockets here, but then I just usually have scrap paper without all the fancy ephemera. I don't really need that for my bits and bobs, because I just throw it away when I'm done. But yeah, here's just a bunch of different quotes and words and stuff that we can decorate with. So again, it's 21 pages. And you can get it for free with a purchase of $7 during the month of August 2024. I'm not going to put it in my shop separately in the month of August, but in the month of September, I will list it in my coffee shop. But here's your chance to get it for free. And so that will give me this objective by giving you a free journal with purchase, like I did before. I will show you how to do this cover, and it'll be the second level in our Junk Journal 101 series. So that is what I came up with to solve 3 of my objectives this month. So I hope you grab the kit. I think it'll be a fabulous kit. I'll have the tutorials up for the cover and for the Junk Journal 101 soon. I'm not sure exactly how soon, sometime during the month of August. I just got a lot of things on the go right now, and I'm trying to, you know, spend a little bit of time with my family and stuff in summer as well. So but if you want to pick this up, you can pick it up on August 1st and do whatever you want with it, or you can pick it up and wait for my tutorials, and I'll show you, you know, how I put it together. Or you can do both. You can, you know, get it, make a journal, and then follow along and make another journal. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that and tell you about my objectives, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Blessings.